Whether or not you listening in the morning before work, in the afternoon after work, or any day during the week. Savage Mondays, y'all. Let's get it.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it.
Man, I got something to tell y'all, man. I lost something, man, dear to me. And it kind of hurts. It hurts bad, I'm not gonna lie. But before we get into what I'm gonna tell y'all, what I lost, man, it's upsetting. We're gonna go ahead and get into this week Savage Monday podcast. That's what we're gonna do. Before I get into that, let me start with this, right? Life is bounded by mortality, but that doesn't mean you don't get out there and not content. Think about that. Life is bounded by mortality, but it doesn't mean you don't get out there and content. Life's hard. Life sucks. Get a fucking helmet, right? And that's what this is about, savages. Get a fucking helmet, keep pushing through. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do in life, no matter what's happening to you. No matter what you lose, what you lost in life, or what you lost last week. This is a new week. We're going to start it off right. And to do that, you got to stop procrastinating, right? I'm a procrastinator. I'm not going to lie. There's shit that I don't want to do. I don't want to deal with. And I'm like, man, we'll do worry about that later. But you can't do that. You can't. We got to stop doing that. We all got to stop doing it. We got to deal with the problems now. And that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. That's what I lost, something dearly to me. And I lost it. So I'm going to stop procrastinating. And I'm going to start dealing with it. I'm going to start getting after it. And I'm going to treat today like it's a new me, you know? It is. It's a new me. And everybody, you got to take that chance in life, right? You got to take that chance. You got to put your foot in the door, no matter what it is, no matter what you're dealing with or whatever you're going to do, whether it be a new journey, a new path. It could be about anything, whatever you got going on. If you're not happy with what's going on in your life right now, you got to change it. You can't say, oh, I'm not happy with my job, I don't like it, and think 5 years from now it's going to change. Because it's not. It's not going to change. You got to make the first step. You got to take that chance and push forward and keep going with it. Like, you can't sit and dwell on it, because if you don't take the step, take that chance, it ain't gonna change for you. You ain't gonna start liking your job, or you're not gonna start liking what you're doing with your life, whatever it is. You got to take that chance. You got to be a risk taker. You got to take that risk. And I'm not saying throw everything out, just quit whatever you're doing. But sometimes in life, to do better, to be better, you got to take that chance, take the risk, and work on yourself, right? That's number one. I think that's what people kind of get wrong. And that's what I was doing wrong, is you gotta work on yourself, right? We all got to work on ourselves. We got to stop putting people before us, because nobody's going to care about you more than you care about you. Nobody's going to know what you're going through like you do. And unless you talk to somebody or something like that, and that's a different conversation, but you got to put yourself first. You got to put your needs, your wants, whatever it is, before anything else. And I think a lot of us do that wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of us put other people's needs or other people's wants, or you see somebody going through a hard time and you help them before you help yourself. And that's okay too. I'm not saying don't help people, but if you can't even help yourself, right? Don't put yourself in a worse position helping somebody else. Everybody has friends. Everybody has different things going on. And that's kind of like us having a conversation. And the question come up is, right? And I can't remember exactly how it went, but it went something along the lines of, if somebody doesn't add value to your life, do you still have them around? Pretty much kind of that thing. And I think it was a trick question. And hear me out. I think it's a trick question. If somebody doesn't add value to your life, do you befriend them? Are you friends with them? Like, do you need somebody around? Do you keep like a friend? Let's just say a friend, I don't know, that doesn't add value to your life. And I had to think about it. I really had to think about it. I don't need a friend that has nothing like to offer, right? That's how I thought about it. You don't need to offer me nothing. If we friends, we cool, we kick it. You don't need to offer me shit, and I don't need to offer you shit. But that's why I was like, no, if somebody doesn't have anything to offer, they'll still be my friend. Like, I don't care about that. But I was wrong. Think about this. Think about it now. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below on this question. If somebody doesn't add value to your life, do you rock with them or not? And when I first I thought about a couple different situations, and I'm not going to get into really the situations, but I thought about people I interact with, people I've dealt with. And I've seen people, like, if you don't have nothing to better their lives for them, they don't fuck with you, right? And I thought that was fucked up. And excuse my language. Let me put that disclaimer out there. This episode probably is not, we're going to have some cursing in this one. Just put that out there. But they didn't rock with them. And I was like, man, it's kind of messed up. If it's your friend, they don't have to offer you anything, right? And I was like, dang, that's messed up, whatever. And you see people do it all the time, right? If you don't have nothing to offer, they don't want to mess with you. They just want things in life, right? And then I started thinking about it. If you my friend, or we rock with each other, whatever it may be, we kicking it, we grilling together, we having beers together, fishing together, whatever it may be, you're offering something, whether it be peace of mind or just a companion friendship, whatever it is, you offering something. You're not worth nothing. Let's put it that way. No matter what it is, if you can't offer, because a lot of people think materialistically, right? Can't offer, money or whatever. You ain't worth it to them. They don't want to fuck with you. But I think a lot of people overpass that friendship, that bond, right? And that's what I'm kind of getting at. I'm trying to lean y'all into what I lost this week. And it sucks. It sucks big time. But you got to think about that. Answer that question. If somebody doesn't have anything to offer, you still rocking with them? You friends with them? Because to me, I thought about it. To me, friendship, that's something to offer. My circle's small. I try to keep my circle as small as possible. I only fuck with real ones, right? You got a bunch of different things going on in the world. You might be an associate or something along the lines of that. That's different. That's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, think about it. And then that goes with the pursuit of happiness, right? Being happy, pursuing things that make you happy or things that you want. You got to pursue, right? And that it differs from people to people, right? It might be nice things, might be a nice house, a nice car. It might not be none of that stuff. It might just be peace of mind or somebody to talk to. It don't matter. And I'm kind of going a little bit different with this one. But you got to realize the pursuit of happiness isn't guaranteed. And I don't think that's what people understand. It's a luxury. The pursuit of happiness is a luxury. Because you can be doing something that you ain't happy with, that you don't like, and you stuck. And I'm not saying you can't change, because you can. All of us can change any position that we're in. You just got to put your mind to it and figure it out. It's not going to figure itself out. You got to figure it out on your own. But what I'm saying is, sometimes you have things that you need to take care of or handle, and you don't always have that luxury to have that peace of mind or that happiness or whatever it may be. So before I tell y'all what I lost this week, man, it's a rough one too. Y'all gonna be upset. I'm upset about it. But it's a Savage Monday. I'm gonna start my Monday off right. Y'all don't listen to what I'm saying. What's that saying say? Do as I say, not as I do. All right? Do as I say, not as I do. But I'm going to take me a little Monday shot. I need it. I'm going to take me a little one. Maybe I'll take me two. I don't know. But I'm going to take this shot. And then I'm going to tell y'all what I lost this week. It's a rough one. Y'all be ready. I took me a little shot. So, what I lost this week. Well, last week I lost, man. It's upsetting. Man, I don't even know how to come out and say it. But I'm going to come out and say it because we do this together, right? I lost my last two fucks that I give around here. I don't give a fuck about shit no more. And that's what I'm saying. That's what we doing on these Savage motherfucking Mondays. Is we ain't giving a fuck about you, or about you. Right? Got to take care of ourselves first. And that's what I'm talking about. Pursuit of happiness is not guaranteed. It's a freaking luxury. And you got to worry about yourself first, right? Stop worrying about everything else that's going on around you. And take care of the business you need to take care of to put yourself in the right position. Right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I know all y'all was worried. I know all y'all was freaking worried. Thought something bad. I was going to say something. It is bad. Because I did lose my last two fucks. Because it's out there. It's gone with the wind. I'm tired of dealing with it. But we're going to push forward. We're going to pursue. And we're going to get after it this week. We're going to grind and keep moving forward. Right? Hey, no matter what happened to us last week, whatever's going to happen to us next week, this week we better. We're going to keep pushing forward. And that's what we got to do this week. And that's what I'm going to leave y'all with. It ain't a long one. It ain't nothing crazy. If you're on your way to work, get your mind right. Get ready. Because it's gonna be a wild ride. You better than you were last week. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Think about this. I'm going to say it in my perspective. But think about it for yourself. Thank you for the man I was last week. Because I'm better this week. And for the person next week that I'm going to be ready. Because we going hard and we getting after it every single day. We're not stopping. We ain't stopping this. We might hit some bumps in the road. We might hit some setbacks. But we're not quitting. We're not quitters. And to not being a quitter, I'm going to take my last shot. I'm going to get my Monday going. I'm going to hit the gym. And we're going to be savage this week. Peace.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless.